Hey, lovely folks. Today I got a switch here. So this is my body switch. He doesn't want it. I'm just helping him to get it sold on eBay. But I'm just trying to test everything, see if everything works. So I don't like to deal with returns. So I actually found something. So when I turn this on, and I guess as soon as the fans start to work, it will make very loud noise. It actually is quite significant. You will feel the vibration. I thought it was the Joy-Con here, but it was the fan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back panel apart. I am going to clean up the fan. I'm hoping just the fan needs some cleanup, but not replacing the fan because then I have to order the part. Then I will also, I guess I can lift the back heat sink panel. So I'm gonna clean up the thermal paste, probably dried by now. This is the version 1 switch. It's unpatched, quote unquote. If you know that, what does that mean? Okay, so that's the plan. Okay, so as you can see, I have already removed those 4 screws. So Nintendo's voodoo magic, right? So they use, I don't know if you can see this clearly, it's a tri-wing screw. Okay, they're a pain. So because if you don't have the tool, you cannot take this apart. Hopefully you can see right there. It's a tri-wing. It's not a Philip. It's not a flat. Okay, there are 4 on each corner. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I have this tool here. It has everything that I needed. So you take out 4 plus 6. So the 6 would be 1 on the top. This is a Philip. Hopefully you can see. Okay, 1 on each side. You're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's the one in the middle. That means, oh well, okay, if I zoom out a little bit, you see 5. There's 1 in the middle. That's the one you need to take out. Likewise on the other side, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take the one out in the middle. Again, this is a Philip head. After that, you lift the stand. You remove the SD card if you have one. Nice, 256 gigabyte. Then there's another Philip head screw. Here you need to remove. That's the 4th. So one on the top, 1 on the side, 1 on the other side. Number 4 is here. So if you lift this up a little bit, you're gonna see 2 more. Hopefully you can see. There are 2 more. Maybe I should get a professional camera. Okay, there you go. There are 2 more here. These are, again, Phillips head. They're quite small. All right, I'm gonna take this apart, then I'll see you in a bit. Okay, well, through the magic of the video editing, I have taken out the 1, 2, again, this 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 are tri-wing screws, and plus the 6. 1 on the top, 1 on each side. That's 3. We got a 4th here under the stand. You got 5 and 6 at the bottom. Okay, so what I noticed, these 6 screws, again, that quite tiny. The one under the kickstand is quite small, so it's tiny. Where the length seems like for the one on the top, the 2 at the bottom, they're pretty much the same, but I kept them separately. The 2 larger and the bigger ones are on both sides. So once you do that, you can very easily lift this up. That gives you the view of inside the switch. Quite a bit of dust. I'm going to clean that out. Now the fun begins. Okay, so you need to remove another 1 plus 5. So you need to remove the micro SD card reader. There's one screw holding this. Once you remove that, you pry it up, and then you got the plus 5, which is 1 here. 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and this is the 5th. And all of these are Phillips head. So I'm gonna get going. I'll see you in a bit. I just want to quickly show you how you do this. So this is the micro SD card reader. So once you take out the screw right here, you can just lift it up and keep lifting. Don't go too crazy, but just keep lifting it up, and you can see it. I got it out from the socket below. So that's it. Simple. And I'm going to keep this with the screw. All right, I'm going to move on to the next 5. So, matter of fact, there are 6 screws plus the one holding the micro SD card reader. So we got 7 in total. So again, I'm showing you here, the one screw holding the card reader is underneath, but here I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 screws are exactly the same. So I'm keeping them in one pigeonhole. Okay, so once you do that, you should be able to lift this up without effort. Okay, let's see. It's actually not too bad. It feels like it's actually quite moist. Feels like, I mean, definitely a little dry in the middle. It's like, feels like dried Play-Doh. Yeah, I think it needs to be replaced, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Now the question is, can we fix this fan? I don't know why it sounds like a tractor. I'm gonna blow this out. I have a blower. So let me try that, and I'll be back. Hey, it's been a couple of days, and I had this wonderful idea. I took my wife's, I don't know what you call it, this thing, a selfie. It's not a stick. It's a selfie holder. It's quite tall. So I mounted my phone on this thing. I turned on the LED light. Hopefully you can see everything better. So, I believe you've heard the noise from this fan. So we got this new fan, $10 shipped from eBay. I am going to take things apart. I believe I need to remove the screws here, 1, 2, 3, and there are a few more here. And I also need to remove this thing, I believe. So let's get started. Okay, got my spudger here. I'm hoping not breaking this thing. So you just lift this up. Okay, I did it well without the spudger. Lift this one up. You take this out. So I need my tweezer to put it back. Okay, I got my tweezer. Okay, next. I need my screwdriver. There we go, falling apart. Let's see. Here, my Philip head. Philip head. So 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna take this one. So when you do this, despite you're trying to unscrew, so if especially when you're using a power tool, you want to press firm. So when you press the firm, it grabs the screws. Otherwise, you're gonna have, you know, the tip of this thing's gonna grind of this Phillips groove, and it will actually destroy it. That's how you strip a screw. So, and then you know it, you're gonna end up drilling the screw out. That's not fun, because when you drill that out, you may damage what you call that thing, the thread underneath. So you may not able to put in a replacement screw. All right, so I took that out. I'm supposed to peel. Yeah, I'm supposed to peel this back a little bit, but I'll just lift this thing up, because the fan and this heat sink, they are not one part, which is nice because I don't have to pay for the heat sink. I'm taking this screw out. Okay. I'll put, so this is the screw, 6 screws for that, I don't know what to call it, panel. This 2 are for the fans, and I got these screws are for the shelf, for the plastic shelf. So I'm gonna put, I guess I'll just put it here. There's 1. And these 2 guys. They're the same screws. Nice. Okay. Plastic piece. All right, so this one is loose. Continue to take out the screws for the heat sink. There's 1. Put them in a different pocket. There's 2. There's the 3rd. Usually, I'm hoping I can find that, but it doesn't seem like it. So usually, when you work on the heat sink, it's gonna number. So for example, this may be 1, this 2, this 3. So when you put it back, you must follow the order. So just helping, I guess, helping it to make better contact. But you know, that's the thing in the past. So okay, so all right, come up. I just heard my wife turn on my Switch. She's probably gonna play some exercise game. The one with fitness ring, I believe. Okay, so I think I understand what's going on. Okay, so the reason I have to peel this is because I want to take this one out, because there, oh, shoot, I don't want to bend this, because there's the 3rd screw holding the fan. That's why I cannot lift up the fan. I have to take this one out, so I can have the access to this little thing here. So when I take this out, that will reveal the 3rd screw. So gonna do a little bit at a time. This is, seems like I'm just gonna ruin this foam. I don't know if actually serve anything. Okay. Wow. Bounce pretty tight. Okay, I did definitely destroy that one. Okay, and I definitely destroyed this one. All right. Pretty clean. Pretty clean because, like I said, I did blow this out. So, but unfortunately didn't fix the fan problem. I'll pry this out. Okay, that must be the third screw. All right. This one appears to be similar to the first two I took out. Okay, so this is the fan. Oh. There's a connector here. There's not a cable. Okay, so this, you just pull this up. Okay, there we go. You want to be really careful with this thing. This thing is not fun. If you destroy this thing, maybe I can solder. I don't even know where to buy this piece, and this is so tiny. It's not fun to solder this tiny piece. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I don't know why it's making the tractor sound. It could be just the bearing. I don't even know it has a bearing in the middle, but it could be the bearing is partially seized. Okay, I think that's about it, and I'm just gonna put the new one in. Oh, well, let's do a comparison. See what we're dealing with. Okay. Oh, I need to take these out. Need to keep these. Yeah, these are silicone washer, I guess that's how you call it. 3 of them for 3 screws. Oh crap. Hey, what's wrong with this thing? It's supposed to pop back. Okay. All right. Now I cannot tell. Okay, I can tell. This is partial foam on this thing, and this one looks shiny. Got my fingerprint all over the place. All right, so I have my cut and swap here. And now it's getting very crowded. I'm gonna put this along with the screws. Grab a napkin. Okay, yeah, these are very dry. I don't see, notice this thing, this thermal paste on the outside is magenta. No, it's not magenta. Brown, I guess, brown, reddish brown. You can see the inside is gray. So I'm more familiar with this gray colored thermal paste, but I do not know why this is a different color. But if you do, leave a comment below, and I appreciate that. All right, keep cleaning. All right, next, let's plug in this new fan. I'm gonna take out the 3 washers. I don't know what's a good way to put them in. I'll just try doing it by my hand. It's not very cooperating. I guess the first one, this one is, it's not in a perfect shape, but okay, the second one, okay, good. And the last one. Okay, good, good. Just the first one's not cooperating. All right, I think that's good enough. Okay, so push this in. Slowly push this in, all the way in, all the way in, and see how that white line kind of align with the open, with the entry. So once you do that, give a little bit push, and you flip this down. There we go. Now let's see, how did this one route? Okay, so this, oops, this kind of bend up. Okay, we're gonna do the bend up. Okay. All right, so screwdriver. And this is the screw. Okay. Yep. All right, it's in. So when you are using the power tool, you don't want it, well, you press down, but you don't want to hold it so firm so it doesn't give you any wiggle room. So you want to not hold it so very firm. So when you're doing this and you see that turned, that means the screw is in, because when you hold it really firm and if you don't release the button enough, that may, just create too much force, and it will destroy the thread underneath. So that's just my tip for you. Okay, let's pull this one in, and this should be very simple. You just going back and forth until you find, oh, I think it's in. You can feel it. You can really feel it. You can hear the popping sound, and then you can feel it just went in. So this guy has 3 screws. Move this out of the way. has this piece, the black piece, and this should be putting in this way. Okay, I got 1, so 2 on the black. This one should be here. Oh, see that you don't want that to happen. Did you hear that? So my screwdriver was still turning, but it hit the end. So if I continue doing that, that may strip, you know, the Phillip head on the top. So you do want to hold it down. You want to press it down, but you don't want to hold it too tight. You want to press down, but give it a little room. Okay, before I put this 2 in, I just want to make sure this thing goes in as planned. So if it doesn't go in, so I have to take this one out and make sure this one go in before I put the daughter board back. Okay, oh, almost. Okay, yeah. It went in. So you wanna, I'm gonna expand this a little bit. See, there are 2 ears on each, 1 ear on each side. So what you wanna do is you expand your tweezer and you give a slow, gentle push. That didn't work. Oh, there we go. That's why, because you see this, you probably cannot see it very clear. This piece was folded down, so I need to fold this one up in order to let the cable get in. So then I just actually prefer my finger. There we go. Okay, that's in place. Okay, this is a line up. So I'm gonna grab my screw. Ah, that's terrible. Oh, gee. And you can see some shavings. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, I feel really bad for the screw. All right, I'm gonna do what I say. Say what I do what I say. I'm gonna hold it down firm. Okay, I kind of released it. I don't want that to happen again, so I can just release it and just twist this manually. Okay, the other screw is still good. I can see some metal shavings. Ah, that's not good. Kind of need to bend this a little. Oh, wow. This is extremely, extremely thin and soft. You want to be really, really careful. Wow, I'm shocked. All right. Got my kit here, thermal paste. MX4. I believe I heard this brand or recommended by other YouTubers. So, all right. Just gonna put some here. Let's see. Okay, maybe a little bit more. As the Tronics Fix will say, a perfect amount of thermal paste. that should be it. That should be it. Okay, now I'm happy. So let's put back in. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. I am very happy with that. So next step is this. Okay, so that's the plan. So what I'm gonna do is perfect amount of the thermal paste. Okay, so 6 screws. 1, 2, 3. So when you use tweezers, you don't want to put too much pressure when you pick up, especially small object such as the screws, because when you put too much pressure, it may bounce, and you will never find it again. Last but not the least, that's the card reader. I need to line this one up and push it in. I think I got it. Maybe? Oh, no. Okay. Maybe it's right here. Oh, yep, I feel it. I feel it. I got it. I got it. There we go. Great. What did I say? What did I say? All right. So still should have some juice left. And before I put the back cover on, I'm gonna turn this on, see what happens. Here goes nothing. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay. Okay, micro SD card. Let's see if the reader's still working. Yay, it works. We're gonna do a restart because the games are actually on an SD card. So I can open a game and let it heat up so the fan can spin. And I hope it does. It's cold. Not enough heat. Come on, heat up. Come on. Oh, there we go. Nice. Nice and quiet. Ah, that's wonderful. See how quiet this is? I cannot hear anything, to be honest. Nice. Great. I'm going to turn this off and I'll continue to pull things back. Turn off. Cool. All right. Back panel. Oh. Oh. I am glad I didn't press down on this thing. Let me show you if I can get this thing open. Okay. So you cannot leave the card in and put this back cover on. So eject. Eject. Okay. Okay, seems all good. All right. So next step is I'll start on the side. You know what? I'll start on the two sides. This one on the right side. And I'm just an idiot. I don't know how to do what I say. All right. Hold it down. There we go. Then we're going to do the one on the top. So again, 6 screws in total. This one is actually smaller. I can tell from the two on the side. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do the two on the bottom. There's one. There's two. It's just really scary. I really don't want to strip this. So, you know what? I'm just gonna twist this manually. Perfect. Okay. That looks good. Oh. Last screw. There we go. And like I mentioned before, this is probably the smallest one. Very short thread. Okay. There we go. Put this one in. Close the stand. So now I'm gonna change the bit. And this guy couldn't go back. This is really nice. Magnetic. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna use this tri-wing screw. There are 4, like I said. There's one here. Let me bring them out. There's 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's turn this back on, see if it still works. Okay, good. Well, now, you know what? Now I cannot tell if the fan is on or off. I guess that's a good thing. Guys, there you have it. Replace of the switch fan. Thanks for watching my video again. Leave a comment below. If you like it, give me a thumb up. If you don't like it, give me a thumb down. You know, again, really appreciate you watching my video. Thanks. So further down the road, I would like to do more things, game console related. I'm not expert. I can only deal with I can do only certain repairs, but things like, you know, I am I guess a console collector. This is my PS Vita, and of course I have 2. I mean, I have 3. There's another one in my basement. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh yes, I know what I'm gonna do. I have ordered a Game Boy Advance SP. So that, you know, it's the one you flip. The flipping model. So that when I flip that up, it actually broke. The plastic is so brittle after all of these years. I believe I bought that back in 2004. Yeah, see, it's probably 2004. So it's been 19 years. Wow. So I'm waiting for that shell. So when that gets in, I will do another video for the, again, Game Boy Advance SP shell swap. Until then, see you.